Welcome everyone to HueFin, also known as HueFin News. Today is April the 26th, 2021. Guess what? We're going to give you all a price prediction update for MicroVision. You guys can see already we did a price prediction and the market originally didn't go the way that we expected it to go. But on Friday's trading day, lets us know something. And we're going to break all of that down in regards to where the price is going to go. Now, if you appreciate everyone who gives you all a heads up as to where to expect price, as we are, the simplistic, the easy way of seeing it, as well as in our speech, in our jargon, then make sure before you go, hit that like button, share the video, also subscribe here to the channel. You want to come back again and again, just so that you stay updated on our anticipated forecast price movement within the stock market. Because you know what? A lot of people don't understand this. We're not going to give you any FOMO, any FUD. We're not going to look at articles. We're not going to talk about earnings release reports, fundamental analysis, technical indicators. We don't place any of that on the chart because it only causes confusion. The market plays on the news. The news doesn't move the market, but the trap plays on the news so that you can be persuaded or induced to do something that you should not be doing, because people chase price, right? So you think about it in this particular situation in MicroVision. I want you all to see this, right? Take a look at this right there. The volume really came through into the market in MicroVision, right? April the 23rd. Now, this is going to be very emotional for the market. Whoever is interested in this stock, they're going to be persuaded because people chase price. And seeing that the market in MicroVision was up almost 37% on Friday, many people are now looking at this particular stock, expecting it to continue to go higher in price, right? And we saw the same thing when we did our last video in MicroVision right here, okay, which was on the 1st of April. And we got that same amount of spread. We were playing the strength into the market in MicroVision. And as in this particular situation, you guys can tell that even the market played against us in our prediction. We were expecting the market to go higher, and the trap, what he did instead was drop the price, right? So much so that the price even fell below our overall trend, okay? But it only traded below our overall trend, what, 4 or 5 trading days? And now you can see we are now back above that ascending line. So even though the market traded against our prediction all the way back here in the beginning of the month, we are now back in our same position, right? In the same time frame, in the same month, the market dipped lower and lower and lower, came right back to where we started in the beginning of the month. So what do you think? Do you think the market in MicroVision is still a buy? Or do you think it's just a fake move to where the trap is trying to persuade us into thinking that the market price is going to continue to go higher? It's either or. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to see whether or not do we need to keep this prediction ongoing, or do we need to get rid of it, and is this not a legitimate move higher in price? Let's take a look at this on the 2-day time frame, because one thing that you all can tell is that for the most part, MicroVision is not in a uptrend. What I'm seeing is that this particular stock is trading within a channel, right? $10 as support, restrictions around 19. That's a very wide trading range, okay? So the first thing we're going to do, I'm going to switch this around, and we're going to show forth the market in MicroVision trading in a range, okay? That's the first thing we're going to do. So let me make this other support area into the market for MicroVision. So this is the trading range. You guys can see that we're seeing a plethora of 2-day price bars to where the market has been trading in between these two lines, right? That is it. Now we're currently seeing by the amount of volume that came through on this last 2-day price bar that the market is definitely trying to break up towards that $19 area and break it to the upside based off all of this energy, all of this momentum, based off the volume. This is what we're getting. So now let's see how we look on the 3-day time frame, okay? Because even here on the 3-day time frame, the volume doesn't lie, okay? It might be fake volume, it might be legitimate volume, but it doesn't matter because this volume represents the energy. It represents the amount of momentum that the market tried to push price higher. Okay. Now, either on the next 3 days, right? We have 9 hours and 9 minutes left on this current 3-day price bar. If we're able to close at the high, then again, our prediction is still on point. Our prediction of microvision going higher is still there. Okay. And we're still seeing that so far. Looking at this on the 5-day time frame, again, lets us know that this market in microvision is trying to go higher in price. Weekly time frame. This is where the majority of the strength really is being reflected right here in the market for microvision. So pretty much our prediction is still intact. We are not going to adjust this prediction at all. The market, it just seems as if we got there too soon to allow this market to give us that strength, right? When we did our prediction back in the beginning of April, we were too early. This is that simple. The timing aspect of it that we concluded on that day, we were just too early to see the market go higher. So he has taken 2 weeks, to drop the price of microvision only within 1 week to bring the market right back up to where we started in the beginning of April. Okay. So we're still on course to continue to see this market and microvision go higher in price. No confusion about that at all. All right. So I'm not going to change it. Just wanted to come in, give you all this price prediction update in the market and microvision. And on top of that, I wanted to show you all our Rite Aid option right here. You guys can see that we have 4 days left. So we're going to exit out this position today, or not today, but from today going into Wednesday. We're going to close out on this position. You guys can see that we're down $99 right now. It goes that way. But when you look at this on the price chart, the price direction that we've had, weakness, it is definitely there, right? We were expecting the market in Rite Aid to dip. It just didn't dip below our break-even price, which is right here around $16.90 or $16.80. It just didn't make it, and it goes that way sometimes, So what we're going to have to do, we're going to have to go ahead and exit out that position. I might even do it today in the Rite Aid and just take that loss of about $99. And it just happens. Every option play that you do, you just need to understand that the market doesn't always go immediately to your break-even price on that option, because it didn't do that in this situation in Rite Aid, even though we got our direction and our prediction correct, right? And the weakness of that stock. Okay. So that is that. I just want to come in and give you all an update on our option play right there in Rite Aid. The other ones, our GoPro vertical put spread is still ongoing. We got 25 days on that one. And then for our call that we purchased in Sealed Air, we still got 25 days on that one too. So we got a little bit of time on those two options right there. All right. So we're not going to change our microvision price prediction. Everything remains the same. And that's it. Questions, comments, as always, let us know. What do you all think about microvision? Do you think the price is going to continue to go higher? Or do you think this is going to be a fake movement? We're still going to see that restriction area around $19 and the trap is going to push back down the price. Let me know with a comment in the comment section. And as always, make sure you maintain a profitability and just trade different.